I always recommend that clients hire a defense attorney with experience in this space if they've had a complaint filed against them or if they've received a demand letter. Recently, this came up because a new client approached me, let me know that they had received that demand letter, and then I recommended that they talk to at least 3 defense attorneys and then choose the one that they felt the most comfortable with. And so I referred them to the page that's on the screen with me. Here we have 40 ADA website defense attorneys. So it's just a large list of defense attorneys with experience in this space. Now, some are going to be much better than others. That's why I recommend contacting at least 3 just to feel who you're the most comfortable with. This particular client talked to an attorney that she said was really good, on top of his game, and he told her that the demand letter that she had received was from someone who does not actually file complaints in court. So he gave her the advice just to ignore the demand letter. Now, that advice does not apply generally, but that just shows you why hiring a defense attorney can be so valuable, because they have experience with the plaintiff's lawyers in this space. They've negotiated against them, and they also know their tendencies. And the good ones will also be aware of the non-money settlement terms and what to look for in the non-money settlement terms. They'll know where you've reached your minimum settlement amount. And so that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that experience. And then, of course, you want to make sure that you have a sharp defense attorney. But some people have the mindset of, what is the defense attorney actually doing? Now, these cases can be very easy, especially if it's just a matter of settling. So it's not necessarily all of the hours that you're paying for. It's all of the experience, knowledge, and expertise. They're aware of different legal considerations that you don't even know to think about. And so it's just good to have someone who is looking out for your legal best interest, that is defending you and representing you. And so that's what you want. Even if it is going to cost extra, it's worth it, if for the very least for insurance. Think of it as insurance. You're hiring a defense attorney. Maybe nothing actually changes, but you're also protecting your downside. So it's usually not too expensive, especially when you're settling. These cases are fairly quick. Now, if you get into more of a defense mindset, that is where things start to really become expensive. But just having a defense attorney in and of itself, you're probably looking at a few $1,000s to settle. But I highly, highly recommend that you hire a defense attorney if you've received a demand letter or you've had a complaint filed against you in court. The attorneys on this page are experienced. They're going to be able to help you with the details, with the nuances. They will give you confidence, and you'll know exactly how to proceed forward. Without this, keep in mind that the website accessibility litigation isn't all the same. The plaintiff's lawyers are different. They have different approaches. So it's very, very important to have the legal expertise on your side. And so this page is available for you. I will link to it in the description. You can also search Google for ADA website defense attorneys, and it usually shows up. And I'm just going to scroll through it now. You'll find that there's a table with all of these different law firms, and there's no endorsement here. These are just law firms and attorneys that I've assembled into a table, and I've ordered them alphabetically. And then so here you can see the website, you can see where they're located, if they're a national law firm, and then you can also see the name of the defense firm or the defense attorney. So that's all here. And then I have just some ways to, when you're evaluating the different attorneys, things to think about as you're evaluating. Also, if they are, you may be able to find reviews on Google. So looking through those is always good to do. The more reviews, the closer they are to 5 stars, the better. So I will include this resource, the defense attorney list, in the description for this video. And one more note, if you need help with accessibility, if you need an audit, user testing, or another service, feel free to reach out to me at accessible.org. I will include a contact link in the description.